I would like to inform there has been a case of suit from the Malaysian government through the Inland Revenue Board (LHDN) against Tengku Adnan Tengku Mansor, or known as Kunan. Why this happened? What cause of the LHDN sued Tengku Adnan? Let's look further. Tengku Adnan is being sued for non-payment of income tax of Ringgit Malaysia 51.17 million tax to the LHDN. The Malaysian government, through the LHDN, has filed a suit against Tengku Adnan to demand that he pay off his unpaid income tax debt from 2012 to 2017. Alright, let's see more about the LHDN profile as the plaintiff and Tengku Adnan as the defendant with Main Shakira.
Okay, thank you Anis Pasha. Well, we proceed now with the profile of the plaintiff and defendants involved in this case. The first is the plaintiff. The plaintiff in this case is the Malaysian government through the Inland Revenue Board (LHDN). The LHDN is one of the leading agencies collecting revenue from the Ministry of Finance. LHDN established to give more authority, especially in the field of financial management and personnel, to improve the quality and efficiency of tax administration. As everyone knows, the LHDN is working as government agents and provides services in administering, assessing, collecting and complying with income tax, petroleum income tax, property tax, estate duty, stamp duty and other taxes are determined between the government and institutions. Next up is the defendant. The defendant in this case is Tengku Adnan Tengku Mansor. Tengku Adnan Tengku Mansor is the former Minister of Federal Territories. He was born on December 20, 1950 in Malacca. He earned a bachelor's degree in Business Administration from the Institute Technology Mara (ITM), which is now known as University Technology Mara (UITM). Well, that is all about the plaintiff and defendant in this case. We proceed with the way the defamation is being made. Anis, I hand it back to you.
Thank you, Ain Shakira. Let's see how the plaintiff made the defamation. Presumably, what is the method used to make defamation? Let's see more about this. Defamation has been made in two ways. The first way is through writing. LHDN allegations against Tengku Adnan by notice of assessment in 2019. This proves that the statements made are based on the information needed. The LHDN filed a summons and statement of claim on 24th July, naming Tengku Adnan, who is also the former Minister of Federal Territories. The second way is through verbally. The LHDN has stated that Tengku Adnan, as the defendant, failed to settle his entire income tax that allowed with 10% increase still owed within 60 days and made another 5% tax increase imposed on the defendant. In addition, the plaintiffs also claim that the defendant has failed to pay the amount of income tax of Ringgit Malaysia 57,167,069 ringgit 35 cents. Alright, are you ready for find out more information about types of defamation? Okay. It's Aida's turn. Aida, I'll leave it to you.
Thank you to Anis Pasha. I'm Aida Prasanna. Let's move with the types of defamation. In this case, it used libel as the type of defamation. Libel is a defamatory statement made in permanent form that can be made in form of writing, printing, or some other fixed form, such as broadcast or words via radio. Moreover, the plaintiff does not need to prove actual damage, as can be proved by defamatory statements made in permanent form. In this case, the plaintiff used the assessment notice dated 15 March 2019 as a defamatory statement. The assessment notice is a fixed form from the Inland Revenue Board IRB to Tengku Adnan Tengku Mansor. The form is stated as Tengku Adnan did not pay income tax for 5 years from 2012 to 2017. The proof is that the Malaysian government filed the suit in 2019, July 24, after claiming that Tengku Adnan, as the defendant, still owes income tax for the years 2012 to 2017, as stated in the assessment notice on March 15, 2019. Alright, let's move to the court decision. On 2 September 2019, both sides told the judge, Dato' Azimah Umar, that they are in the process of completing the suit. The judge gave 2 weeks for both parties to discuss the solution and said if there was no solution today, the request will hear a direct judgment application from the IRB and also Tengku Adnan's request to adjourn the proceedings. In the end, the case was resolved with Tengku Adnan Tengku Mansor, the former Minister of Federal Territories, agreed to pay off his debt amounting to 40,358,336 ringgit and 61 cents to the government through IRB. The two sides settled the suit amicably in the High Court on September 23. So that's all about the case between LHDN and Tengku Adnan Tengku Mansor. Thank you from me, Aida Farzana binti Zaini.
And me, Nur Anis Fahsya binti Muhammad Said.
And me, Nur Aisyah Kira binti Muhammad Isan. Bye!
Bye!